These are handouts for my speech today. Hi, I'm Courtney, and today I'm going to be presenting on artificial intelligence and the importance of continuing education. There are many pros and cons to artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence can help to save lives, perform tasks that are too dangerous for people. It will create opportunities, and it improves the overall business process. Potential challenges are restructuring of the job market, the ethics with artificial intelligence, rapid growth of artificial intelligence, deep fakes, and weaponization. Artificial intelligence is a computer software or program with an element that can learn and make decisions. It uses algorithms and code. Some of the tasks that artificial intelligence can perform is visual perception, speech recognition, decision making, and language translation. The developers or researchers build the code with algorithms and code, and this can read images, text, video, and audio. Then the artificial intelligence will use the knowledge that it gains, and it can use this somewhere else. There are 3 different types of artificial intelligence. The first is the artificial intelligence I covered. Machine learning is when machines learn without being explicitly programmed. And there's also deep learning, and this is when the machines can learn unsupervised from the data that it goes off of. For artificial intelligence in the financial industry, currently there are some companies that are using automated bot systems. There's a survey out by Accenture, and it has that most financial institutions will have an AI interface by 2020. Bank of Scotland is currently using the IBM Watson for customer service, and this is for answering customers' questions. Bank of America currently has a chatbot system of Erica, and USAA currently uses Alexa. The chat box is a computer program designed to simulate conversation. AI can also improve financial security, and this can find potential illegal data points that it can access. I handed y'all an article earlier about the Bank of Scotland, and currently they're using biometrics. And if a person is trying to log onto their system, and they normally type on the upper keys of their keyboard, and someone is then trying to log on and they are putting the password in, and they are using a 10-key system, or they're using a mouse in a pickup manner versus sliding the mouse, the artificial can tell that it may be a fraudulent access. AI in the healthcare industry. Currently, artificial intelligence is being used for analysis of health records. AICure.com is artificial intelligence that can go through a patient's medicines, and there's also robot-assisted surgery. For the retail industry, Amazon uses artificial intelligence. They currently have the Amazon Go stores. They use non-traditional checkouts, and it utilizes the same technology that self-driving cars do. And they also use the deep learning that I spoke about earlier in computer monitoring. Walmart is going to have 360 robots that clean their floors soon, and that is according to CNBC as of 2018. For AI in the education, in China currently, teachers are putting, it's a headband that they will have the child wear in the morning, and they perform personalized games in the morning, and this tracks the student's attention span. There is also personalized learning platforms. That would include, if there's a classroom full of 30 students, to have each learning platform for each student. So it would be particular to that student. And then there's the use of artificial intelligence tutors. For potential job losses, currently for the population growth, there should be 100,000 jobs created each month, and that's not to do with artificial intelligence. The University of Oxford has a study, and this has that nearly half of the United States jobs are at risk now from artificial intelligence, and that would be automation. Automation is if a machine can perform a task with little human intervention. It is thought that industrial robots will replace 3.3 workers, and by 2030, manufacturing jobs could lose up to 20 million jobs. There is also a study from McKinsey Global Institute. This looked at job occupation task, and it had that 60% of tasks in occupations can already be automated. And it's already believed that because of the data that's already collected, that almost any job can be automated at this time. This survey was done from the World Bank and the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics. Because of artificial intelligence, there will be a disruption of jobs, and there will have to be restructuring of jobs. According to Business Source Complete, in the financial industry, 70% of the front office jobs will be lost, 485,000 teller jobs will be lost, 219,000 customer service representative jobs, and 174 loan officer jobs will be lost. For the ethical issues, there is the concept of right versus wrong. According to a Wall Street Journal article, there is a teacher explanation to this. For if a car is driving itself, there will be three options. There will be an option of a female crossing the road. There will be an option to the left of three men trying to cross the road, or there will be an option of two different concrete barricades. So right versus wrong means how can artificial intelligence develop what would be right or wrong in that situation. And this also will also take into account judicial transparency. That is, in the autonomous system, the developers should provide a satisfactory explanation to the reasoning behind why the artificial intelligence chose what it did. The developers will be responsible for the use and misuse of artificial intelligence. And with personal privacy, there is so much data that will be collected that the actual individuals should have access to this data to know what data is being used. In corporate boards, there is currently artificial intelligence that's being used for hiring, and there's bias in hiring. There will be worker displacement. Also, there's the use of deep fake videos, and this would be a video that is created that may do damage to the brand of the company, and they can also make deep fake audio that can damage the brand. There can also be biased data. This would be, for instance, in healthcare, there may be unethical issues if the data was mainly from Caucasians and then it was used to represent another part of the population. Or there could be wild algorithms, and that could be poor predictions for patient populations. Currently, only 75% of organizations feel that they have people with the right skills to use artificial intelligence right now. For retraining and continuing education, currently for the financial institution, there's only 3% that is even considering retraining right now, and that would be for the 70% of jobs that may be lost. There will be a decreased demand for some jobs, while there will be an increased demand for others. The retraining will have to be a requirement. Over in the United Kingdom, the National Retraining Scheme has that the workforce should be multi-skilled. They are currently putting in a program for retraining, and they are focusing on internships and apprenticeships with the artificial intelligence. And then childhood education, there are studies that show there should be a need for including robotics and artificial intelligence into the curriculum for K through 12 currently. There are 3 different types of literacy that will be needed for continuing education. Technological literacy, this includes mathematics, coding, and basic engineering. Data literacy, which will include analysis, and human literacy, which will focus on communication skills. There is also self-awareness, self-assessment, social skills, entrepreneurial skills, data analysis, accounting skills, and then the spotting trends that will be a skill needed. Thank you.